Hi everyone, welcome to MJS Coaching Football and thank you for watching my channel. Today in my continuing sim pressure package, I'm going to go over a new type of blitz that we call a go blitz, okay, out of one of our sim pressure fronts. It's Atlantic and why it would check to Pacific. We're going to show it to you versus 3x1 and what happens if the 3x1's on the other side and what if they motion from 3x1 to 2x. We're going to cover all of that in the video today. Okay? So this is what we call Atlantic Sonic. Okay? And this is a sim pressure go blitz, as I said. I'm showing it to you out of our 5-front system, which means we have 3 down linemen. All righty? I'm going to go over the key terms over here, and then I'll bring it to life for you over here, okay, as I said at the beginning. So first key term, go blitz, right? What is a go blitz? Well, non-subscribers, if you push that button, I have a whole separate playlist on go blitz, but here's your freebie. Go blitz is a C crash outside the tackle, right? When the gap outside of the tackle is the C gap, and when we blitz that, we call it a C crutch. It's a specific type of technique which I will go over with you, when we get to this part of the presentation. Okay, so that's what a go blitz is. So, big part of understanding sim pressures is, right, how do you cover? So, especially when we're talking about the running back, right? So, I've got the running back in what we call the pistol. Okay, he could be offset either way, but right now he's in the pistol. If they're in 3x1, okay, it's going to be what we call a saber combo. Safety and backer, inside backer. Okay, so for us, it'll be the whip safety and the Mike linebacker. Okay, whip and Mike. They're going to saber the running back. They're going to combo, they'll take the back. Okay, and I'll go over that with you in the diagram. So 3x1, it's a saber. All right. Down here, I'll talk about, well, what if it's 2x2? Okay. So hold that thought. The next key term, as I mentioned, we'll even go over what if they come out and the 3 receivers are on our right, because in this diagram, they're on our left, right? So we call it Atlantic for a reason. And so here it is, okay? The 3 receivers come out to our right, so flip it, put the 3 receivers over here. We just check Pacific, right? Which is the left version of Atlantic. Again, non-subscribers, you got to push the button. So the reason we do that is this is a 1 receiver side blitz versus 3x1. We want the blitz coming on the 1 receiver side. That's why. Okay? And so no matter what, I understand Sonic, this is a dime blitz. The dime's blitzing. We don't want to complicate things, so now our guys have to think on the fly, like, he's blitzing. Dime's blitzing. Okay, boom, done. And that's a whole separate, I could go on forever and ever, but that's a whole separate presentation about coding, right? Naming. So you guys understand who the blitz belongs to. Well, Sonic is a dime blitz. So 3x1, we want it coming from the 1 receiver. So now we get to the, well, what if it's 2x2? Right? So if 3x1 start off with, they start in 3x1, they mac to 2x2. Again, non-subscribers, push the button. Well, first of all, the safeties adjust. So if they mac over, and I'll go through this, the 2 safeties will spin. All right? Because it's set 2x2, we can go either way. It's the dimes blitzing no matter what. So after the safeties adjust and spin, the backer and the Mike, it changes now who's comboing the running back. So now it becomes a maybe. Backer and Mike, maybe combo the running back. Mike, backer. Maybe I got him, maybe you do. Okay. Welcome to How I Think. So now we're ready to go through this. All right. So first things first, let's talk about the go blitz part of it. Okay. This is a dime blitz. Assuming they come out 3-by-1 to our left, we're in Atlantic. Boom, done. We got exactly what we wanted. Quickly, you can predict this to a degree, right? Let's say ball's on the hash and your opponent likes to put the 3 receivers to the big field. They don't do a lot of fib, formation into boundary, right? So you know the ball's on the right hash, the defense, the right hash, big field the up to the left. You call Atlantic, predicting, or at least you're going with the tendencies that you're going to have the dime on the 1 receiver side, right? So that's part of this too. So here we go, right? The dime makes the ringo, ringo, ringo call. The safeties make the Roger, Roger, Roger call. Okay? So now, you don't want to tip it too soon. Think snap indicators, right? So based on that snap indicator, the dime will quickly hedge so he's in a position to blitz off the C-gap, right off the edge. So we'll say for now, the blitz indicator is when the quarterback pumps his fist. So on the fist pump, he quickly hedges to the edge. Ball snapped. There's your go blitz, right? C crash. Aiming points the outside hip of the tackle, and that's all I'm going to talk about for now. Okay? The end, who's normally out here, lined up over the center, has to do an extra long stick to get into the C gap, right? 1, 2, 3 gap stick. So that's the whole, right? Different starting point, same ending point, right? Subscribers know that. Non-subscribers, you got to push the button. Okay, so that's the blitz itself. It's a 4-man pressure. Okay, so now they stay in the 3-by-1, 3 to our left. On the snap, he's deuce, he's tray, he's got a bump back, he spins down, he spins middle, right? It's 1 high, middle closed, right? So then now, the whip safety and the mic, they've got a combo on the running back. We've got everybody locked down, okay? So you with me? All right, good. So now, right, the what if. I'm not going to flip the formation, but if they came out in the 3 row over here, remember we would just check Pacific, and all of this would be happening the way you see it on the left. So now it would be check Lucky, check Louie. Boom, done. So what I want to cover right now is this one. What if they take and they mac to a 2-by-2? So we'll just assume, for the sake of discussion, he macs over. Well, right out of the chute, they're going to spin. He now becomes deuce. He's still middle third. Nothing changes. He's still deuce. Nothing changes. What changes now is maybe. So what happens is now the mic has to change, right, how he pops off from the line of scrimmage. Instead of popping straight back, because he and on the whip are on opposite sides, because he and the mic are standing next to each other on the line of scrimmage, he now has to pop off to the opposite side of the line of scrimmage. He's going to pop off. So we get the mic and the back are on opposite sides of the center, so we can take the running back no matter which way he goes. And there it is. Boom, done. Okay? So when we want to bring pressure off the edge, because it's difficult to pick up, and this is a lot of things happening, like they're not anticipating him with such a long stick picking up the edge, and these linebackers are threatening, and now they're popping off. And I mean, remember, that's the whole sim pressure, right? Disguising who's blitzing. And so that's how we take care of any motion. Okay? So again, I thank you for watching my channel. I do really appreciate it. Non-subscribers, I really hope I've teased you into pushing that.